Your great-great-great-grandchildren won't look like you. They'll be taller, their eyes will glow faintly in the dark, and their brains will process information at speeds that would overwhelm you today. They might not even need to speak out loud to communicate. This isn't science fiction. This is the predictable result of three forces already reshaping humanity: natural evolution, accelerating under new pressures; technological integration becoming biological reality; and conscious genetic design replacing random mutation. Over the next 1,000 years, these forces will transform our species more dramatically than the previous 10,000 years combined. Natural evolution in action. Natural evolution hasn't stopped. It's actually accelerating in ways most people don't realize. The thing is, evolution responds to environmental pressure, and we're creating entirely new pressures on our species right now. Climate change is driving the most obvious adaptations. Populations in increasingly hot regions are already showing enhanced heat tolerance through improved sweat production and circulation patterns. UV resistance is becoming more pronounced in areas with depleted ozone layers. But here's what's fascinating. Metabolic efficiency is changing too. Humans in resource-scarce environments are developing better nutrient absorption and lower baseline metabolic rates. Cardiovascular adaptations are accelerating in response to air quality changes. Urban populations exposed to high pollution levels show increased lung capacity and more efficient oxygen processing. Their hearts develop stronger pumping mechanisms to compensate for reduced air quality. Blood chemistry is shifting too, with enhanced antioxidant production and improved toxin filtering through liver and kidney modifications. Skin pigmentation changes are happening faster than traditional evolution models predicted. Populations moving between dramatically different UV environments show measurable melanin production changes within just a few generations. This isn't simple tanning. These are genetic modifications to baseline pigmentation that get passed to offspring. Reproductive timing is shifting in response to environmental stressors. Women in climate-stressed regions are experiencing earlier onset of fertility and extended reproductive years. Male fertility patterns are changing too, with sperm production optimizing for survival in higher temperature environments. These changes ensure species continuation, despite environmental challenges. Genetic drift in isolated communities is creating distinct evolutionary paths. Small populations on space stations, underwater cities, or remote colonies will experience rapid genetic changes due to founder effects and limited gene pools. Each isolated group will adapt to their specific environment, creating the first steps toward human subspeciation. Your brain is already evolving to handle information overload. Neuroplasticity studies show that digital natives process visual information faster and maintain attention across multiple data streams more effectively than previous generations. This isn't just learned behavior. Brain imaging reveals structural differences in areas responsible for pattern recognition and multitasking. Over centuries, these changes will become hardwired into our genetics. Memory formation is adapting to digital information storage. Younger generations show enhanced short-term memory processing but reduced long-term retention, optimizing for rapid information filtering rather than permanent storage. Their brains are developing better indexing systems for information retrieval, essentially becoming more efficient at knowing where to find information rather than storing it internally. Attention span modifications aren't just cultural. Brain scans show that frequent multitaskers develop enlarged prefrontal cortex regions responsible for task switching. Their neural pathways optimize for rapid context switching rather than sustained focus. This represents a fundamental shift in how human consciousness processes reality. Social processing capabilities are expanding to handle larger, more complex social networks. The Dunbar number, traditionally limiting meaningful relationships to around 150 people, is increasing in digitally native populations. Their brains show enhanced activity in regions responsible for social cognition, relationship tracking, and emotional intelligence across distributed networks. Physical changes from lifestyle shifts are happening faster than you might expect. The average human spine is adapting to prolonged sitting through subtle vertebral modifications. Our eyes are developing better near-vision focus but losing distance acuity. Hand dexterity for fine motor control is increasing while overall muscle mass decreases in sedentary populations. Recent human evolution is measurably accelerating. Lactose tolerance spread through European populations in just 7,500 years. High-altitude adaptations in Tibetans occurred in roughly 3,000 years. Malaria resistance in sub-Saharan Africa developed even faster. Now consider that we're creating evolutionary pressures at unprecedented speed and scale. Modern evolutionary pressures operate on timescales that would have seemed impossible to previous generations. Antibiotic resistance in human microbiomes develops within decades. Dietary adaptations to processed foods show measurable genetic changes within centuries rather than millennia. Electromagnetic field tolerance in populations living near high-tech infrastructure is emerging as a new evolutionary pressure. Sleep pattern genetics are shifting in response to artificial lighting and 24/7 connectivity. Night shift workers and their children show modified circadian rhythm genetics. Their melatonin production, cortisol cycles, and sleep architecture adapt to non-natural light exposure patterns. These changes optimize human biology for artificial environments rather than natural day-night cycles. Stress response systems are evolving to handle chronic psychological pressure rather than acute physical threats. Modern humans show modified cortisol production, enhanced anxiety processing capabilities, and improved multitasking under pressure. These adaptations help us thrive in information-dense, socially complex environments that would overwhelm our ancestors. The key insight is this: evolution doesn't require millions of years when selection pressure is intense. Urban environments, digital interfaces, climate extremes, and space exploration create selection pressures our species has never faced. Humans who thrive in these conditions will pass on their advantages. Looking at current trends, we can predict specific changes. Enhanced night vision will develop in populations spending more time in artificial light environments. Improved radiation resistance will emerge in spacefaring communities. Better toxin processing will evolve in polluted urban areas. Increased longevity genes will spread as reproductive age extends. But natural evolution is just the foundation. The real transformation happens when we stop leaving genetic changes to chance and start directing them ourselves. That's where the second force comes in. Technology that doesn't just assist our biology but becomes part of it. The reality is that natural selection alone won't prepare us for the environments we're creating. Mars colonies, underwater cities, and digital-first societies require capabilities that random mutation can't provide fast enough. Which brings us to the point where evolution stops being natural and starts being designed. Technological integration becomes biology. CRISPR and genetic editing are moving beyond treating disease into active human enhancement. The technology that started with correcting genetic disorders is now being used to optimize human performance. Enhanced muscle development, improved cognitive processing, and extended lifespans aren't theoretical anymore. They're happening in clinical trials right now. What this means for the next 1,000 years is profound. Parents will design their children's capabilities the same way we customize cars today. Enhanced memory, improved disease resistance, optimized metabolism, and superior physical performance will become standard options rather than random genetic lottery outcomes. Neural interfaces are becoming the bridge between human consciousness and digital systems. Brain-computer interfaces currently help paralyzed patients control devices with thought alone. But the next phase involves bidirectional communication. Your brain will download information directly, upload memories for storage, and communicate with other enhanced humans through pure thought transmission. Direct neural networking will create collective consciousness capabilities that transcend individual human limitations. Groups of connected individuals will share processing power, memory storage, and problem-solving capabilities in real time. Complex calculations that would take individual humans hours to complete will happen instantly across networked brains. Emotional regulation through neural interfaces represents a fundamental shift in human psychology. Depression, anxiety, and mood disorders will become controllable through direct neural intervention. But this goes beyond treating mental illness. Enhanced humans will optimize their emotional states for specific tasks, maintaining peak performance levels indefinitely. Memory enhancement through neural interfaces will eliminate the distinction between learned and downloaded knowledge. You'll access any information instantaneously, from historical facts to technical skills to foreign languages. The traditional education model becomes obsolete when knowledge transfer happens at the speed of thought. The timeline for this integration is faster than most people realize. Current neural implants require surgery, but the next generation will use injectable nanoscale interfaces that self-assemble in your brain tissue. These systems will enhance natural neural pathways while creating entirely new ones optimized for digital interaction. Synthetic biology is creating capabilities that natural evolution never produced. Scientists are already engineering bacteria to produce human proteins. But the next step involves integrating synthetic biological systems directly into human physiology. Imagine organs that can photosynthesize, producing energy from sunlight, or modified gut bacteria that manufacture essential nutrients, eliminating the need for traditional food sources. Biological manufacturing systems will operate inside enhanced human bodies. Specialized organs will produce pharmaceuticals, hormones, and nutrients on demand based on real-time physiological needs. Your body will become a personalized pharmaceutical factory, eliminating external drug dependencies and optimizing chemical balance continuously. Waste processing capabilities will expand beyond current biological limitations. Enhanced digestive systems will break down previously indigestible materials, extract nutrients from minimal food sources, and eliminate toxic substances that would poison unenhanced humans. This adaptation becomes essential for space exploration and resource-scarce environments. Environmental adaptation through synthetic biology will enable human survival in previously uninhabitable locations. Pressure-resistant modifications for deep ocean living. Radiation shielding for space environments. Temperature regulation for extreme climates. These aren't protective suits or external technology. They're biological modifications that make hostile environments livable. These synthetic additions won't replace human biology. They'll enhance it. Your liver might include engineered components that process toxins more effectively. Your lungs could incorporate systems that extract oxygen more efficiently in low-atmosphere environments. Your skin might develop the ability to regulate temperature through controlled blood flow and moisture retention. Cybernetic organs are replacing biological limitations entirely. Artificial hearts already outperform natural ones in durability and efficiency. The next generation of cybernetic replacements will surpass biological organs in every measurable way. Enhanced kidneys will process waste more effectively while monitoring blood chemistry in real time. Upgraded eyes will see across broader spectrums with telescopic and microscopic capabilities. But here's where it gets interesting. These cybernetic systems won't just replace failing organs. They'll become preferred upgrades for healthy individuals seeking enhanced capabilities. Why settle for natural vision when cybernetic eyes can see infrared, ultraviolet, and magnify distant objects? Why accept natural hearing when enhanced auditory systems can filter noise, amplify specific frequencies, and detect sounds beyond human range? Brain-computer fusion represents the most significant transformation of human consciousness in our species' history. Current research shows that neural interfaces can already influence mood, enhance memory, and improve cognitive processing. The next phase involves direct integration between artificial intelligence and human consciousness. This isn't about replacing human thought with artificial intelligence. It's about creating hybrid consciousness that combines human creativity and intuition with artificial processing power and perfect memory. You'll think faster, remember everything, and access the collective knowledge of humanity instantaneously. Nanotechnology repair systems will operate inside your body as microscopic maintenance crews. These nanobots will identify and repair cellular damage, eliminate cancer cells, clear arterial blockages, and optimize organ function in real time. They'll extend human lifespan by preventing the cellular deterioration that causes aging. The merger point where technology stops being external is already beginning. Smartphones started as external devices but now function as extensions of human memory and communication. The next phase involves technology that integrates so seamlessly with human biology that the distinction becomes meaningless. Your enhanced descendants won't think about their technological components as separate from their biological ones. Synthetic organs, neural interfaces, and nanotechnology systems will function as naturally as your current heart, brain, and immune system. The technology will be invisible, integrated, and essential to their enhanced human experience. The hybrid future we're building. The timeline for mainstream adoption of these enhancements follows predictable patterns. Neural interfaces for basic communication will become common within 50 years. Genetic editing for disease prevention will be standard within 75 years. Major organ replacement with superior cybernetic versions will be routine within 100 years. Economic drivers will accelerate adoption beyond medical necessity. Enhanced humans will dominate competitive industries because their capabilities far exceed natural human limits. Professional sports will split into enhanced and natural categories. Academic institutions will offer enhancement programs to maintain competitive advantage. Military applications will drive rapid development and deployment. Cultural resistance will create adoption delays in some regions while others embrace enhancement rapidly. Religious and philosophical objections to human modification will slow adoption in conservative areas. Progressive regions will become enhancement hubs, creating geographic clustering of enhanced populations. This uneven adoption creates the foundation for human subspeciation. Enhancement tourism will emerge as people travel to access technologies restricted in their home countries. Enhancement clinics in permissive jurisdictions will serve international clients seeking capabilities unavailable locally. This creates a global market for human enhancement services and accelerates technology development through competition. By the year 3000, the distinction between enhanced and natural humans will define social structures more significantly than current racial, economic, or national divisions. Enhanced humans will possess capabilities so far beyond natural human limits that meaningful interaction between the groups becomes challenging. This creates the potential for social stratification based on enhancement access. Wealthy populations will afford the latest upgrades while others remain biologically limited. Geographic regions with advanced healthcare systems will produce enhanced populations, while isolated areas maintain traditional human biology. Regulatory frameworks will shape how quickly and equitably these enhancements spread through human populations. Countries that embrace genetic editing and cybernetic enhancement will produce populations with significant advantages in cognitive ability, physical performance, and lifespan. Nations that restrict enhancement technologies will find their populations increasingly disadvantaged. Geographic variation in human subspecies development becomes inevitable as different regions adopt different enhancement strategies. Arctic populations might prioritize cold resistance and enhanced metabolism. Desert communities could focus on heat tolerance and water efficiency. Space colonies will develop radiation resistance and low-gravity adaptations. What this means for identity and relationships is profound. Enhanced humans will form connections based on shared capabilities and experiences that natural humans cannot understand. Romantic partnerships, friendships, and professional relationships will increasingly occur within enhancement categories rather than across them. Communication barriers between enhanced and natural humans will become insurmountable. Enhanced individuals processing information at superhuman speeds will find natural human conversation painfully slow. Shared experiences through neural networking will create intimacy levels that natural humans cannot access. Enhanced sensory capabilities will reveal environmental details invisible to unenhanced perception. Parenting decisions will become the most significant choice in human history. Enhanced parents will face pressure to enhance their children to ensure competitive equality. Natural parents will struggle to relate to enhanced children whose capabilities exceed their own. Mixed relationships between enhanced and natural individuals will face unprecedented challenges in child-rearing decisions. Professional segregation will emerge as enhanced individuals dominate knowledge work, creative industries, and leadership positions. Natural humans will find themselves relegated to roles that don't require enhanced capabilities. This creates economic stratification that reinforces social division between enhanced and natural populations. The practical steps to prepare for this transition start with understanding that enhancement will become necessary rather than optional. Enhanced humans will dominate economic, political, and social systems because their capabilities will far exceed natural human limits. Choosing to remain unenhanced will mean accepting permanent disadvantage. Investment strategies should account for enhancement technology development and adoption timelines. Companies developing neural interfaces, genetic editing tools, and cybernetic organs will drive massive economic shifts. Traditional healthcare, education, and human services industries will be disrupted by enhancement technologies. Early investors in enhancement infrastructure will benefit from the transition. Career planning must consider which skills remain valuable in an enhanced human economy. Creative problem-solving, emotional intelligence, and human connection may retain value even as enhanced humans dominate analytical and processing-intensive work. Developing expertise in enhancement technologies themselves offers career security in the transition period. Geographic considerations become crucial as enhancement adoption varies by region. Living in areas with advanced enhancement infrastructure provides access to cutting-edge technologies. Understanding regulatory environments helps predict where enhancement opportunities will emerge first. Migration patterns will shift toward enhancement-friendly jurisdictions. Future-proof your perspective by recognizing that human enhancement isn't about losing humanity. It's about expanding what humanity can become. The core human values of creativity, empathy, and connection will remain central to enhanced human experience, but they'll be expressed through capabilities we can barely imagine today. Adaptation has always been humanity's superpower. We survived ice ages, plagues, and countless environmental challenges by changing faster than our circumstances could eliminate us. The next 1,000 years will test that adaptability more dramatically than ever before. The future humans we're becoming will be unrecognizable by today's standards, but they'll still be us. Enhanced, expanded, and optimized, but fundamentally human in the ways that matter most. Hit subscribe for more analysis of the future we're building together.